All right, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video on the finals. And today we're talking about the light class and more specifically, the specializations for the light class. Which one should you be using and pretty much ranking them from worst to best. Now, this is going to be my personal opinion, but I have pretty much exclusively played the light class since the game has released and for majority of the time in the beta as well. So the only time I've actually played the medium class was literally last night, and I haven't even touched the heavy yet. So if you guys want an opinion from someone that's been playing the light class so much, that's what you're going to get in this video. So they obviously have the grappling hook, the evasive dash, and the cloaking device. I'm going to tell you guys which one is the best specialization for the light class. So, and we'll do this with the heavy and the medium as well later down the line once I've played them a bit more. But before we get into it, I just want to say a huge thank you to all the support on the finals content lately. You guys have been blowing everything up on YouTube, on TikTok, and the streams on Twitch as well have been going really well. So if you guys want to watch me live at any point, make sure you guys swing through. The link will be down in the description below so you guys can come check me out live. But getting to the bulk of what we want to be talking about today in this video, the evasive dash, the cloaking device, and the grappling hook. Which one is best? What should you be using? And what do they pair best with as well? Because that's one thing that's going to make these a little bit better. Now, personally, during the beta, I used pretty much the grappling hook for the whole time. And then right at the end, I got the evasive dash. Both are really fun to use, both increase your movement and your mobility, and I think they're really useful. The cloaking device, however, I find is very situational and it can be extremely good, but I just don't think it is as good as the other two. So for me personally, I put cloaking device at number 3. I don't think it is the top by any means, and I don't think it's the middle. I think it's the worst out of the 3. Not to say that it isn't good. There are definitely ways to pair it with certain things that work really well. And in my opinion, one of the most fun ways to use the cloaking device is actually with the shotgun. So if you guys pair the cloaking device with the sawn-off shotgun on the light class, you can make some really cool plays. You can pretty much single tap a light, you can 2-tap a medium, and obviously it takes a little bit more to take out a heavy. But if you're playing it correctly and hiding around your team or playing amongst the objective, then definitely cloaking device can be useful if you're around other people. But where cloaking device falls short is if you're trying to take a one-on-one fight, it's not really going to work out that well for you. Now, moving on to number 2, and this might be a little bit annoying to some people, I am going to put the evasive dash at number 2. Now, the evasive dash is fantastic if you're a sweat. It's probably not one of those ones for the more casual gamer that just wants to jump on. The evasive dash gives you probably the most amount of outplay potential out of the 3, which is great. But if you're coming to this game as someone who just wants to log in after work, you're not looking at running it competitively, you're not going to be grinding ranked or anything like that, I think the evasive dash is probably your second choice behind the grappling hook. Now, my reason for saying this is the evasive dash, while good, and the fact that you do get 3 dashes is wicked, but I just don't think it compares to the amount of escape ability that the grappling hook gives you. When you're a more casual player, you're going to have to escape situations pretty often, and I don't think the evasive dash gives you enough clearance to do that. So the grappling hook, you can pretty much get out of any situation, and the evasive dash just doesn't give you the same option. Now, where this does come into play in being really, really good is if you are running a light class in close quarters, you can pretty much break cameras, break ankles, whatever you want to call it, the same as you would in Call of Duty. This gives you the opportunity to do that in the finals. And where I like to use it most is really up close with the stun gun. So we're going to be using stun, evasive dash, and either the V9S pistol. You can use it with the sniper. I mean, it works with any of the light weapons, but for me personally, I just like using it with the sniper and the pistol. I think that's the best way to do it. You can use it with the M11 as well. It does work quite well that way, but I just think out of what I've used so far, the pistol or the sniper is the best way to do it. You can get some really cool clips using the evasive dash outplaying people with the sniper, which I think is probably one of the most fun ways to play. So if you are, again, a casual gamer that's looking to have fun with this game, that's probably where I would use evasive dash the most. Now, the grappling hook is just overall incredible. Like for me personally, anytime I use the evasive dash or the cloaking device, I want to go back and use the grapple. I get like sort of 2 minutes into a game, I've used my abilities a couple of times, I'm like, damn, I wish I had a grappling hook. The cloaking device I find is pretty much pointless now that there is a gadget which grants you invisibility as well, right? So if you have the invisibility grenade or whatever it's called in this game, you can pretty much make yourself invisible, giving yourself 2 specializations for the price of 1. So I'm going to run the grappling hook 9 times out of 10. If I go to the evasive dash, then cool. But if I want cloaking or invisibility, I'm going to run the grenade. So we'll have someone in my squad run the grenade so we can all get invisibility. The grappling hook, 1, you can get to objectives quicker. 2, you can escape fights. 3, you can outplay your opponents with you. 4, you can always get a line of sight of where you need to be. There's just so many advantages to playing with the grappling hook. And honestly, anyone that's played Pathfinder in Apex Legends will understand how the grappling hook works, because it's basically the exact same thing as his tactical. So anyone that's played Pathy knows that these grapples, they feel almost identical, and you can pretty much just transfer from one game to the other and still use this like you would in the other. So I find it really useful. That's my personal opinion. Like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and it was useful and gave you guys some insight as to someone that's played probably around 40 to 50 hours of the finals at this point. And I would say 45 of those have been with the light class. So I hope you guys take my opinion into your gameplay and go and enjoy it. But again, remember, the main thing is that you're having fun with this game. It doesn't have to be, oh, what's the sweatiest loadout? What's this? What's that? And while I will cover that content, whatever you're enjoying playing the most, go and do it. Just if you're enjoying the heavy, play the heavy. If you're enjoying the medium, play the medium. But if on the odd case you are playing the light class, this is just my personal opinion on what I think works best for this game. It doesn't matter if you're playing Bank It, it doesn't matter if you're playing Quick Cash or you're playing tournaments or ranked tournaments, whatever you might be doing. I think the grappling hook is the best specialization for the light class, but you might think the evasive dash or cloaking device is. So I'm curious. Let me know down in the comments what your favorite has been so far. Do you agree with me on the grappling hook? Do you not agree with me? Let me know and we'll talk about it on stream at some point very soon. So thank you guys again for watching today. I will catch you all in the next video. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel to be brought back for more content in the future, and I will see you guys next time.